There are almost no stations that have DJs that are sitting in the booth in the town that they're broadcasting in. They will actually tell you that they're local, but they're not. They're lying.
You can basically choose what music actually goes on the radio.
No corporate oversight. You're not going to hear a single commercial.
Literally for the people, by the people.
Yeah, by the people.
We might be making some changes.
If we all come together, it's going to be a freaking awesome thing.
We all like sharing music with our friends, but what if you could be a radio DJ, broadcasting to tens of thousands of listeners with no experience necessary?
Anybody can be a DJ.
Yes.
This is Patrick. He's been working on getting the Hideout up and running for a couple years now.
My name's Patrick Chiswick, and I am one of the founders of the station. The Hideout is a community radio station that is a nonprofit, all-volunteer station. There's no music director. It's every person chooses what they want to play for themselves.
You get to play what you like. You get to play what you want other people to hear. When I heard that, I was like, my music taste is better than everybody else's, so
That is so...
I think I should get on that.
We actually have all of our ducks in a row as far as paperwork and everything goes. We've gotten approval from the FCC. We've got a frequency. We've been 501c3 designated. So any donations that anybody makes are going to be completely tax deductible. Nice. Literally all we need is the transmitter to be able to get on the air.
But getting on the air isn't cheap.
We're looking at probably $15,000.
$15,000.
If you can see the transmitter, you can get the signal, which means this whole area is surrounded by mountains. We get a tower up on a mountain, the whole Tri-Cities will be covered.
That's so cool.
And this brings us to Saturday's Free the Airwaves event.
We are at the Caterpillar Cafe at the Hideout fundraiser.
And the community really turned out.
Just love live music.
I love live music.
Seeing the youth come out and collaborate on something like this is amazing to me.
I just want to say hi. I wanted to stop by because I love this community and I love the music that we got going on here.
On top of some great live music, we saw improv performers, tarot card readings, and people from all walks of life volunteering their time to support a cause that they believe in.
We're excited to see what the Hideout's got in store for everybody.
There was a common theme among everyone we talked to. Commercial radio doesn't represent people's best interests.
All the radio stations are boring.
You typically hear the same thing over and over and over again.
Most radio stations nowadays are very tailored to like one set genre. So to have something that's free form, I think it's such a cool, unique idea.
There are almost no stations in the United States even that have DJs that are sitting in the booth in the town that they're broadcasting in. They will actually tell you that they're local, but they're not. They're lying. Those are in like New York.
That's wrong.
I mean, yeah, you want your DJs to reflect the community that's
Exactly.
in it, right?
I want to be a DJ.
Yeah. Okay, great.
How do I do that?
If you want to be a DJ, you just need to learn how to put songs in order that makes sense. And learn some really basic rules about what you're allowed to play on the air, what you're not allowed to play on the air.
We have so many musicians here. Community being able to come in and have like hour-long sets where they play whatever they want. That's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. Yeah.
Love it.
We have so many artists and musicians here, and if we all come together, it's gonna be a freaking awesome thing.
If you're a band, let's say, and you've got a song and you put it on SoundCloud or whatever, your barrier to get that on the air on a commercial station is insurmountable, if you even care these days. But like, if you do care, you can't. Unless you have a local station where you can actually hand it to a DJ and be like, hey, this is our new single. If you like it, can you play it? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the music of this town. These towns, I should say, these cities.
Mainstream radio stations, it's just like they're trying to push basically what they want us to listen to. But when the community has a vote and a decision, you can finally understand each other better, because if you understand each other's interests, you get to know each other better, you become closer as a community.
About radio that actually has an awareness of local music in the Tri-Cities, because I've never really seen many local bands from the Tri-Cities get played on radio.
I'm purely focusing on including the local artists in our radio. I really just want to let our community have a voice. I want to get those bands that aren't known outside of Tri-Cities or Spokane or Walla Walla and actually get them on the air so they can get the recognition that they deserve.
Why is it so important to have our local talent showcase?
Well, I could get really kind of nihilist about this because I think the world's gonna end.
That's what about that.
We all rely on technology so much. We all have phones in our pockets. They could break down at any time. That's why we need to start building community. So when the world ends, we'll have each other.
Honestly, like there's so many things that are so messed up in this world right now, and I can't personally go to Washington and change things, but I can at least help on the small scale. If you want things to change, you have to do it yourself, because it's not going to change on its own.
I was recording my own radio shows when I was a kid with my dad's tape player.
That's awesome.
And I love inflicting my music taste on other people.
That is a perfect segue to the original question I had, which was, what kind of music do you listen to?
What you'd call classic rock. Yeah. Okay. So like 60s, 70s, 80s. I also like new wave and synth pop from the 80s. Yeah. I also listen to a little bit of country, stuff like that.
I love that.
I listen to a lot of punk music and like stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that everybody does. So it's just one element, and if there's more options, people doing what they want to bring in, it feels like that could be more of a community thing.
Yeah, we can discover new music.
I feel like small towns deserve to have exposure in art. And I think something like this is just really cool because like there's different music genres out there. People want to listen to something new.
And the whole point of community radio is to reflect the people in the community.
Exactly.
We have an opportunity to provide a platform for people. That's a responsibility. And that's also baked into the ethos of the station, is to make sure we provide a platform for people who may not be represented elsewhere.
We're not going to have a super big budget, so we're not going to be able to give away concert tickets and stuff like that. But you're not going to hear a single commercial.
Not a single commercial.
The Hideout will continue to raise the funds they need to get the station on the air. They've got the frequency.
It's going to be 97.5.
Possibly even the studio space.
We are working on somewhere extremely close to where we're standing right now. I can't confirm it, but I will just say it's extremely close to where you're standing right now.
For now, that transmitter's still a ways off.
But once we get that, we're just off to the skies, and all we can go from there is up. The event today overall went really good. It drew in a big crowd, as our music scene in the area is very passionate about their friends. And it was just really a good community bonding moment.
If you'd like to help The Hideout become a reality, you can visit thehideout.fm for ways to donate and follow them on social media to keep up with the project.